right? What's on the bench? It's tape. It's copper tape. I've used this quite a bit over my career for various things. First of all, it's conductive, all right? And second of all, no light gets through it. So even as an optics engineer, it's nice to have metal tape, because with black tape, like electrical tape, ultraviolet might go through it, infrared might go through it, you don't know. But metal, metal, nope, things are not going to get through there. So let's go ahead and do a continuity check on this stuff. Yeah, it's metal. And so this is a no-name. This is a no-name roll, but lots of people make this stuff. So my only complaint about this stuff is it's hard to peel the back off. It's hard to get it started, okay? So if you cut a piece off of it, it's just hard to... Sometimes you can use like another piece of tape to pull this piece of tape up, or the backing off of it. Otherwise, this is what I do. I take a X-Acto and I just keep lowering it until I just catch the edge of the paper, and then continually pull it back. And it always curls at the end, so unless you keep your pressure on it. Okay. Anyway, we got some tape here. Now, one of the things that people are surprised about, okay, let's back this back up again, is if you have something of metal, here's something metal, and you put it on the piece of metal, and then you measure the continuity, and then you measure the continuity between the metal and this, it makes contact. So you would think that a layer of glue would insulate the two, but they're in great contact with one another, all right? And that's due to the structure of the tape. I did a video on LCD screens where there are these little tiny spacer balls all around the two pieces of glass that holds it apart, and those little tiny balls are made out of glass or some other type of material, clear. But in here, they have little tiny balls embedded in the tape, and they are little metal balls. I don't know what metal it is, but they're little silver-colored balls. They're not copper. They look silvery in color. And so let me show you some pictures under the microscope. So here you go. The big oval things are the glue, and then the tiny little balls are the metal. And we can look closer. The big, like I said, the big blobs are the whatever glue is glue they use, and then those little balls are some type of soft. They must be soft. Probably some compliant, some soft. I don't know. I guess they don't have to be soft, but I would imagine they're somewhat soft. That can form. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're hard, and they kind of just bite into everything. I'm not sure. If anybody knows what metal they use on those little balls, that would be interesting. Anyway, there you go. Just a quick little video on copper tape. Use it all the time, sealing cracks, trying to keep RF in or RF out. Adding a ground plane, that's great to maybe have a PC board and use copper tape to do your ground plane. You could also make little strips of it, and you can do RF design. You can make printed circuit boards and try it out before you commit it to an actual PC board. You can create your coupler or your filter or whatever it is. You could prototype antennas. You could do all kinds of things with copper tape. It's very handy.